Last 2 months are described as terrifying for a Houston woman who we're told is being detained in Dubai.
Fox 26's Domely Keith joining us live near downtown Houston with why she's being held. Domely.
Well, the crime she's charged with may surprise you, and Dubai is increasingly becoming a vacation spot for a number of Houston women. One who's there right now, according to her social media page, is trying to get back to the Bayou City, but according to her mom, her passport has been confiscated because she was charged with screaming in public.
It also could result in prison time. So it's very scary.
The trip turned terrifying for Tiara Young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional. There are some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
This website warns, quote, laws and customs are very different, so be aware of your actions to ensure they don't offend while in United Arab Emirates. Now, after Baxter says her daughter was charged with screaming in Dubai, her passport has been taken, and the American social media influencer who works as a truck driver can't leave the UAE, according to her mom. And her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
In our opinion, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai. It's not fair and it's not right.
Now, the 29-year-old does now have an attorney there in Dubai, and her mom says she's told that she could face jail time because there is surveillance video of her screaming. Now, we have reached out to the U.S. and the UAE embassies. Will government officials step in and give her assistance? I'm still awaiting responses. Reporting live near downtown Houston, I'm Domely Keith, Fox 26 News.
Recordings just.
All right, shalom to the elect of YAHAWAH. And shalom to the other men, women, and children of YAHAWAH, who Yahweh Yahushua is going to have mercy upon them. Shalom to all of you. I'm going to start off by giving a much due all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Halalyam, NAWA, NAWA. YAHAWAH BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, and much due respect to the sincere Akim who are laboring in the works. Shalom to you believers, to the Akim YAHAWAH, which be you brothers and few amount of sincere sisters who subscribe to this truth. I'm Ratza's out lessons edifying and straight to the point, plain upon the tables. This your brother Malkaya, representing prophets of Pasadena, Texas camp. Alright, so you saw that in that video. Let's let the scripture speak for itself. The book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 13, KJV. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Majority of our women, especially here in America, are clamorous. They're simple and knoweth nothing. They're loud, demanding, vocal. All right, that's what clamorous goes into. Starting with the black woman, right, the Judite woman, and on down, the so-called Hispanic woman, Latino woman are no different. They're clamorous as well too. All right, let's go into that word, clamorous. All right, so you can see it for yourself. Making a loud and confused noise. All right, just get similar terms for it. You have noisy, loud, vocal, right? Vocal, always talking, always got something to say. Very talkative. All right, screaming. That's what she did, right? She was screaming at a man out there, at Ishmael. And they don't tolerate Americans' behavior, especially a black woman behavior. All right, shouting, demanding. All right, you get the point. All right, so a foolish woman is clamorous, right? She is vocal, she's loud, she's screaming, demanding. She is simple and knoweth nothing. All right, let's go into deprive her of wisdom. Let's go to the gateway. Yeah, the Bible gateway. All right, the book of Joel, chapter 39, verse 17, KJV. Because YAHAWASHI have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he departed to her understanding. That's why Eve is simple. She knoweth nothing. She's clamorous. She's loud as fuck. All right. Very vocal, always talkative, screaming. All right. Because YAHAWASHI deprived her simple ass wisdom, neither he imparted her understanding. All right. Let's see another version. I think the CEB, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. The Most High YAHAWASHI didn't endow her with sense, didn't give her some good sense. Let's check out another one. The G&T right quick. Let's see. All right, this is the Good News translation. It was I, right, YAHAWASHI, who made her foolish. Like that H-Town chick, for an example. All right, the Chia. All right, who you saw there in Dubai behaving like a typical black biatch. All right. It was I who made her foolish and did not give her wisdom. All right. That's why you women, you Israelite women, need a man of the Lord. All right. So he can instruct you, teach you, all right, lead you, guide you. Okay. All right. Let's get that book of Titus right quick. Get that in the KJV right quick. Titus. This is what you women supposed to be doing. Right, let's see. Oh no, it's lucky. Chapter 2. I think it's chapter 2, if I'm not mistaken, or 5. Bear with me. Let's see. Okay, all right. So the book of Titus, chapter 2. Let's see. We'll read down to 5. Straight to the point. So the book of Titus, chapter 2, verses 1 through 5 in the KJV. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. All right, so check this out, Eve. Check this out, Chia. All right, you hard-headed as Israelite woman. You clamorous woman. Take heed, all right, to sound doctrine. For an example, verse 2. That the aged woman, Salakia, that the aged men be sober, right? Aged men, right? The older men be sober, right? Self-control, having a temper, like a a calm, self-control spirit, all right? Grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience, and long suffering. Now check this out, verse 3. The aged woman, right? The older woman. Likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, right? To all these different philosophies, right? Doctrines, all right? Also actual hard drinks, Okay? All right? Teachers of good things. All right? Here are some examples of being teachers of good things. Verse 4. That they, right, the aged woman, the older Israelite woman, that they may teach the young women to be sober, right, self-control, right, not teach a woman to be wanton, to be sexually unrestrained, being a harlot, a whore, a career woman, a combative woman, a clamorous woman, right, very vocal, very loud, demanding, all right, screaming, all right. All right. A whole, a thought, OnlyFans, LGBT, and whatever these single Israelite women be teaching their daughters nowadays. All right. That they may teach the young woman to be sober, right, self-control, all right. To love their husbands, all right. They don't do that. They go against them. Okay, to love their children. Eve don't even want to be a mother. All right, our woman don't even want to be a mother. Now check this out, verse 5. To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home. All right, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of YAHAWASHI be not blemished. All right, let's get that in G&T very quick. All right, the Good News Translation. But you must teach what agrees with sound doctrine, which is this truth, okay? Instruct the older men to be sober, sensible, and self-controlled, to be sound in their faith, love, endurance, right, long-suffering, right, patience. In the same way, instruct the older women to behave as women who should live a holy life, right, a life that's set apart from the ways of, let's say, America, the way how Americans live their life. No morals, no self-respect, no fear for YAHAWASHI. All right, they just do whatever the hell they want to do. All right, being wicked as hell. All right. Verse 3 again. In the same way, instruct the older women to behave as women who should live a holy life, a life that's set apart from the ways of a clamorous woman. Like, for example, the chia that was out there in Dubai. All right. It says they must not be slanderers or slaves to wine. They must teach what is good in order to train the younger women to love their husbands and children, to be self-controlled and pure, and to be good housewives. Not a chia clamorous woman in Dubai screaming at men, shaking your ass all over the place, showing your titties to the public, showing that funky ass and that Jack in the Box to the public. All right, that pastrami and cheese hanging out through your damn two-piece bathing suit and shit. All right, covering yourself up. All right, but anywho, to be self-controlled, pure, and to be good housewives, right? Keepers at home, who submit themselves to their husbands, so that no one will speak evil of the message that comes from YAHAWASHI. All right, your ass supposed to be home, but the time will come where you want to be home when all hell break loose. All right, let's get another one. Some more instructions for you women, for you Israelite women. We're gonna get that 1 Timothy, all right. 1 Timothy chapter 2. Hot damn. I know it's in chapter 2, but it goes into the instructions for women. Also, verse 9 it starts. Okay, 9 to 15. All right, okay. So let me 9 through 15. All right. So the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 19. Verse 9 to 15, KJV. In like manner, also the women adorn themselves in modest apparel. That chia that was out there was not in modest apparel. Chia was damn near naked. Eh? In like manner also that women adore themselves in modest apparel, right? Being covered up, all right, head to toe, all right, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair. That Eve, that H-Town, TikTok, whatever celebrity she's on TikTok, right? She got braided hair, crazy ass hairstyle. She got green hair, looking like a damn chia. All right, you're probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about, right? A chia. Hold on, wait. What if I can spell it right? Slakia. Yeah, damn. Chia. Doll, I guess. This is an old doll. I remember the commercials like in the 90s. You pour water on the chia and that shit grows with like green hair and shit. They don't got it. Damn. It's a lock. I want to find is it a chia pet? Hold on. No, it's Kia. Yeah, damn it. Chia pet, I think it's called. I think it's called a chia pet. Yeah, one of these things. A chia pet head ass. That's Eve out there. Eve was out there looking like a damn chia pet. Chia. He pour some water on that fucking thing and that shit grows. Alright. Alright. Now, braided hair, for an example. Alright. Not with braided hair or golds or pearls or costly arrays. Right? Expensive clothing. Like these clothing that make you dress, that make you look like a whore. Alright. Verse 10. But which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. In other words, shut the fuck up. Don't be clamorous, vocal, all right? Demanding, screaming, shouting. Shut the fuck up. Learn in silence. Because you've been deprived of wisdom and knowledge and understanding, all right? Verse 12, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor observe authority over the man, but to be in silence. For an example, you should be in Walmart you be in Walmart preaching the word, you damn hard-headed ass woman. You ain't supposed to be reading scriptures at all. Like that one Eve, she made a video that, she came across the scripture that women are supposed to teach, but the stupid bitch is still reading the scriptures. Hard-headed as hell, but anywho. Verse 13, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. That's why Eve got beguiled by the ancient serpent, right? She got beguiled. I think that's the term, right? She was, because what? She lacked understanding of YAHAWASHI's wisdom and knowledge. So the serpent took on the weaker vessel, because the weaker vessel, the woman, she lacked understanding. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Now verse 15. All right, this is how you women are going to be saved in the time they're coming into in Jacob's trouble when all hell break loose. The Israelite woman. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, becoming a mother, bearing children for the elect men. Right? Each of you Israelite women are going to be sharing one elect men, Lord, one master, a head, right? If they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. Let's get that NOT right quick. Salakia. All right, so the New Living Translation, and I want women to be modest in their appearance. That Chia wasn't out there and modest in her appearance, right? And it's, from the majority of you Israelite women too, especially here in America, you're not modest in your appearance. You're dressing like a damn ripped up annihilator that you found on the ground. All right, you can see all the goodies. All right, they should wear decent and appropriate clothing. They ain't doing that. And not draw attention to themselves by the way they fix their hair or by wearing gold or pearls or expensive clothes. So that's how you women here in America make yourself attractive, so-called attractive, by exposing your skin, exposing that ass and breasts, all right, showing a lot of skin, all right. Ain't supposed to be doing that. All right, for women who claim to be devoted to the Most High, YAHAWASHI should make themselves attractive by the good things they do. For an example, being a Proverbs 31, being a Titus chapter 2, right? Was the verse 5, I think, was going into that the older women shall teach the young women to love their husbands, be keepers at home, right? Good housewives, and etc. Right? Serving your man, your Lord, your head. All right. Learning how to be a servant, because that's what woman means, servant. So learn how to be a servant. All right, verse 11, women should learn quietly and submissively. I do not let women teach men or have authority over them. Plain and simple. Let them listen quietly, not talking back, not being clamorous, very vocal, always talking back, always got something to fucking say. For YAHWASHI made Adam first. For the Most High, Yahweh made Adam first, and afterward he made Eve. And it was not Adam who was deceived by Satan. The woman was deceived, and sin was the result. Yep. But women will be saved through childbearing, assuming they continue to live in faith, love, holiness, and modestly. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Very simple instructions for you Israelite women. All right, you women, you Israelite women, you have a beautiful role. Your role is unique. All right, we cannot do your role just how you cannot do our role. We have two unique roles. Our role is different from yours, and your role is different from ours. All right. Stay in your lane, we stay in our lane. Plain and fucking simple. But you're going to learn when all hell break loose. All right. For an example, Isaiah 32. We get straight to the point. 9 through 10. All right. I think so. Okay. The book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verses 9 through 10 in the KJV. Rise up, ye women, you Israelite women, right? So-called blacks, Hispanic, Latinos, the American Indian women, right? Rise up, ye women that are at ease, right? Ease, right? Ignorant, that's like arrogance, wanton, right? Complacent, right? And wanton means what? A sexually unrestrained woman, a woman that has many so-called or quote-unquote casual sexual relationships. In other words, you're a hoe. All right. You're playing a lot of a whore. All right. You're free from worries because you're careless of your acts. Okay. Hear my voice, right? Hear his voice, which is through his men, the prophets, that has a testimony of YAHAWASHI, Mashiach, the spirit of prophecy. Ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Take heed to these instructions, to this wise counsel. from his voice, his prophets. All right. Let's see. Then verse 10, many days and years, right? For quite some time, up to a year, shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So we are coming to a time where everything is beginning to be against you. Everything's about to fail. Like, for example, Dubai is not dealing with your damn chias. You hard-headed as American women, especially a so-called black woman. You know what? The black woman, all right? Because you're voted light, all right? You're voted of YAHAWASHI is light. You're wicked as hell, all right? They're not dealing with your shit. These other nations are not dealing with your shit. There's even men in America that's not putting up with your shit anymore, all right? Even the so-called white men don't even want to deal with your ass anymore. The vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Now, when one is about to fail, firefighters are not going to show up. Police officers are not going to show up to your aid. First responders are not going to show up to your aid. No more government assistance. No more being able to gather a brawl. All right? No more being careless of your acts. You're about to be held accountable for it. No more being able to continue walking in the fashions of this world still. All right? This place is about to collapse. Economic collapse. A societal collapse. Okay? All right? Your queendom is about to collapse with Esau, Edom. All right? Government assistance, child support. All right? Eating at restaurants whenever you want to. All right? And the list goes on. The typical things that, you American women like to do here, all right, is about to fail. And the gathering shall not come, man. All right? Get that in the G&T. And I'll probably get one more we close out. Probably Micah 7-10. I'll about to that. All right, the Good News Translation. You women who live an easy life, free from worries, listen to what I am saying. You may be satisfied now, but this time next year you will be in despair because because there will be no grapes for you to gather. All right, ain't gonna be nothing for you to gather. 911, any kind of security protection from the enemy, from men in general, because men are going to be against you when all hell break loose. All right. Child support being taken away, any kind of like financial assistance about to get taken away. No more of that for you to gather. Being able to use men for you to have fun. All right. All of that shit is about to fall. All right. It's about to collapse. It's about to be done away with. All right. Let's end it with Micah 7-10. AHBA. And AHBA, the lesson is edifying. Plain upon the tables. For you new brothers, to learn. And for you, for you Israelite women that's coming to this truth, that sincere may learn. Micah 7-10. The book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 10, KJV. Then she that is my enemy shall see it. You Israelite women are starting to be visited by YAHAWASHI. They're starting to see that you are an enemy. All right? And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, right? You got a lot of our women that be scoffing and mocking and shit. Like, for example, right? And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord YAHWASHI thy God? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. YAHWASHI is about to lay you women down. He's about to bring you low and have men, these other troops, these other nations, even 2/3 of our nation, like the men of our own nation, stomping you out, dragging you all over the streets, beating you like you a nigga that stole from him. All right, you know how Jake be saying, I'm gonna beat your ass like you stole something. All right, catch you on sight. You know how Jake be, man. getting stomped out, getting ravished, right? Getting raped by these foreign troops, getting raped by, you know, your so-called friends or your male friends. Or he just my brother. All right, you're going to see soon. All right. And the list goes on, you know, getting devoured by, you know, strange apparitions, monstrous apparitions, teeth of wild beasts, the plagues that's going to come upon the world, you know, World War III, Civil War, the famine, pestilences, right? 'Cause you got a lot of these dirty ass H-Town women getting hit up with syphilis, you know, different types of STIs and STDs and shit, these wontons, these sexually unrestrained, dirty ass holes out here in America, out here in H-Town. All right, you women are being visited. You Israelites want to be visited, especially the so-called black women, the chia. All right, so, you know, repent, get in order before it's too late, because 2/3 of our nation is going to perish and die, and there's more women within our nation. So there's going to be more women that's going to perish within that 2/3 chart. So, you know, no, both of you know, the men and women of Yahshua Allah, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, Native American Indians, repent before it's too late. All right? And may Abaratazah, you know, YAHAWASHI, give you a clean slate, forgive your sins, okay? So Abaratazah, the lesson was edifying. I'm going to close out by giving a much due, all phrases, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA QaDash. And double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. And much due respect to the sincere Akim who are laboring works. Shalom to you believers, to the Akim YAHAWAH, which will be your brothers, and few them out of sincere sisters who subscribe to this truth. DTA, Abad, Babal, soon. Kwam Yashala.